Hey, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about trusting in God and His timing. Um, I don't think I learned that before until just these past few months. Really learned that and really understood and appreciated that. The text says there that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. That renewing their strength part was never as clear to me as it was just recently. So I've been preparing for university for a little while, and the date for me to leave was coming closer and closer, and it felt like nothing that I needed to go, nothing that was required of me, like financial clearing, my visa, my health certificates, all of that felt so very far away. It wasn't coming through. And I attended a sister group one morning, and one of the girls shared an experience of her writing her prayer and how God really took the care and anxiety from her, and she was able to believe God again for what He had promised her. So right after that, I tried that, and I took a piece of paper and I wrote out what I was concerned about, every single thing down to the smallest details. I wrote down, and I said at the end of it, God, I can't see it, but I believe you for it. And I folded the paper and I put it aside. And every time a doubt would come, a worry would come, an anxiety would come, I would say, I left it with God. I have to believe Him for it. And that's hard. That was so very hard because naturally I'm an overthinker, naturally I'm a worrier. So leaving it on that paper, symbolically leaving it with God, was hard. And every day I would pray and I would say, God, renew my strength in the wait. I believe that you have promised this, but renew my strength right now as I'm waiting. And honestly, God did that. He renewed my strength, helped me to believe Him again for what He promised me. And I could not do that. Melody, in her own strength, could not do that. I could not have calibrated that in my own strength, but I seriously had to let go and let Him take care of it. And I promise you, as immediately as I did that, He started to put things in place and put things together for me to get to university. And 3 weeks before me leaving was God's perfect time. He worked everything together every single day of those 3 weeks, and I felt like God actually came through for me. God actually hears me. He actually cares about the things I care about, and he wants what is best for me. So even though what may have seemed like the best thing was for everything to come through, 3 months before, that was not His plan. That was not His time. And everything in those 3 weeks, in that short month, came together so beautifully. I could not have done it any better. And I really thank God and appreciate Him for that. And I just want to remind you, God cares about everything that concerns us. And even if it doesn't feel like what you're praying for is happening, even throughout this whole challenge, what you've been praying for, even if that doesn't even seem like it's coming through, believe God for it. He cares about it, and it will work out in His time. He wants us to be patient. He wants us to yield to Him. He wants us to experience that renewed strength that only He can give us. So wait on Him. Pray to Him, wait on Him, and trust Him, because He will work it out in His perfect time.
The Devotional Connect S.O.A.R Challenge, in collaboration with Let's Talk Bible. Stop overthinking and rise. #walking in answered prayer.